Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Album Review Corner, and today I will be reviewing Maroon 5 in their fourth studio album, Overexposed. Alright, so a little bit of background before. This album is self-proclaimed by the band as being their poppiest album, featuring mostly pop-oriented tracks, kind of a little pop rock, dance pop, and disco, and then a lot of reggae sounds, which I think is really cool with the reggae sound, to try and experiment with that. The album cover, the actual artwork, was created by a local LA artist, Young and Sick. It's a colorful collage of illustrations, basically inspired by Picasso and a range of a lot of modern cartoonists. There's really cool artwork here. This is the most dance-driven album ever that Maroon 5 has done. It's kind of an old-fashioned disco kind of album, which to me, I mean, it's pop. And you know, the pop of today is what it is. It's kind of annoying in some parts, but this had a nice feel to it after listening to the whole thing. As one of the producers has said, it's going to win over a lot of kids, which I think it for sure will. This album was kind of criticized by a lot of people. Some critics say it was the band's strongest album. A lot of other people, maybe including myself, say it was a little too mainstream, a little too pop. As I said, I kind of agree with that. The band kind of, I feel, wanted to go off of their moves like Jagger's success. I don't blame them, quite frankly, for that. But I wish they would have stayed with their roots a lot. I guess with a band like Maroon 5, though, they want to change their sound. They want to be relevant. They want, and we, just as a culture, have to adapt to this new kind of music. I just feel like this album took away from the band's rock feel, the physical instrumental playing, and replaced with a lot of electronic drum work, especially drum work, a lot of guitar work as well, which is, of course, controlled by a computer. But besides the point, it was an okay album. And I'm getting to my track review now. On the first track, there are 12 tracks. The first track is One More Night. I like the beat of the song for sure. The vocals are really good. I don't like the mechanical drums, however. It's just not physical to me. I like the reggae inspiration for sure. It's a nice touch, kind of a Bob Marley-ish. The song is about not getting along with someone and hoping they just stay for one more night and just wanting their company. The second song, Payphone, which features Wiz Khalifa. I personally think this song would be good without Wiz Khalifa. It's just kind of random how he just interludes in it. I feel that Maroon 5 just wanted to do this because they wanted to stay radio friendly. They just wanted a good pop song that was going to win over people, and that for sure did. It's a catchy song, but the Wiz Khalifa part just kind of ruins it. The song, the vocals by Adam Levine are awesome. The meaning is basically it's a pop ballad. It talks a lot about romance. When romance is over, when a relationship is dead, and it's the band's most successful single off the album, spiking at number 2 on the Billboard charts, on the pop charts. Alright, the third song here is Daylight. I love the vocals, especially the opening and the chorus for sure. Just the monotone kind of vocals, really, really good, something different, very, very reggae inspired. I like this track because it's real. It's got physical instrumental play, as I said before, and I've said in previous videos. This song can be considered a rock ballad about realizing the one has to move on from a relationship and just not wanting to leave, just wanting to stay in that relationship, hold on to that feeling. Interesting song there. The fourth song here is Lucky Strike. It features a completely dubstep feel, which I normally don't like. I don't really like in this case. The vocals really carry the song, in my opinion. Although it's poppy and fresh sounding, the vocals are very good. It's about the sexual intercourse and getting lucky. Alright, the fifth song here is The Man Who Lied. I like the beat and the vocals for sure. To me, I don't like the electronic sound. I feel it kind of overpowered a little bit. It made this song feel busy, and where Adam had to shout to be heard, which really took it away from me. And the meaning is basically about an honest man who's just in relationship trouble and somehow needs to get out of it. Alright, the sixth song here is Love Somebody. I like the track, the vocals overall, but I hate the production. It's kind of a Coldplay on steroids. I mean, I like Coldplay and all. but it's on steroids, and it kind of kills the song, and kind of like the last track, just kills the vocals, and the meaning is, however, is explores the salvation of the dance floor, just having a good time, just, you know, wanting to get with somebody while you're dancing, while you're having a good time. Alright, the 7th song here is Lady Killer. I like the groove feeling for sure, very 70s feeling. Although I don't like the backing vocals, where it says she's a lady killer or whatever. It could be about a guy who dumps his girlfriend because she finds out he sabotages other women. You know, interesting meaning there. I mean, I like the overall meaning of the song, just the backing, you know, maybe the electronic sound, just something about it just wasn't there for me overall. Alright, the 8th song here is Fortune Teller. It's a pretty monotone song overall. I don't really like the dubstep intro. I like the piano, however. The production is rather interesting. The vocals are pretty good. The hip-hop beat, you know, I can do without as well. There's a backbeat. There's about two people. One person is madly falling in love with the other for reasons they can't explain, and just say, I don't know what's going to happen, I'm not a fortune teller. It's an interesting song, though. Alright, the 9th song here is Sad, and I like the piano playing a very real song, the calm vocals. It's a classic Maroon 5 song, I would say, kind of depressing song. In an interview, Adam talks about just feeling depressed in the day that he wrote this, and the song is very pure for that. It touches, you know, just something about it, just it's down to earth. Alright, the 10th song here is Tickets. It's a classic Maroon 5 song, kind of like maybe Harder to Breathe or a lot of their other stuff. I like the actual dubstep, you know. It's about a typical LA moron, as Adam says in an interview. Very catchy lyrics. Interesting enough, just the phrase, she's got tickets to her own show, is basically, like I said, about a self-centered person, you know, just, you know, all about themselves. Interesting meaning, good song. The 11th song here is Doing Dirt. Very Katy Perry-esque in the beginning, but it drops off to some disco, which I really like. The good beat, good vocals. To me, there's a sexual meaning behind that, you know, obviously, if you think about the song title. Alright, and the final song here is Beautiful Goodbye. I like the hip-hop feeling in this one, which I normally really don't care for. The calm feeling. It's a good song, very pure. The meaning, I think it's about maybe a guy reminiscing on his past, about the happy times he had with his girlfriend, and then saying, oh, I treated her this way, and this is why, you know, just kind of reminiscing. Interesting, very good way to end the album. Very, very touching, I would say. And overall, just after dissecting this album, I would say that it was just average. I mean, it doesn't completely flop, as a lot of critics had said, but it doesn't have, it's not all there for a Maroon 5 album. It does have some bright spots, especially with the singles, with Daylight, One More Night, and Lucky Strikes are my favorites. I like the fact, however, that Maroon 5 is trying to just get back, try to expand their sound, instead of just sounding very, you know, monotone and very just generic. I do like the vocal work, however, on most of the tracks. There are a lot of catchy, good songs, like I said. With that being said, I mean, I don't like how the album just feels too poppy. It feels too mainstream. It feels like it's meant for the radio, which, I mean, there's a lot of other ways you can go upon that, but just writing, you know, generic lyrics, which I think a lot of these are, unfortunately. I wish they, like I said, just would have stayed to the roots like they did on previous albums. Hands All Over was one of my favorite songs by Jane, especially with all those hits. I mean, as I said before, us maybe as a music culture and myself have to adapt to this electronic sound. You know, it's maybe just what it is. But because of that, I would give this album just a 5 or 6 out of 10. Just because of the pop feeling. It didn't feel right to me, especially for Maroon 5, just maybe something different. However, if you're a die-hard Maroon 5 fan, you will definitely like this, I would think. This takes some getting used to. And if you're a fan of popular music, you know, pop music today, like maybe Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Usher, Pitbull, whoever, Justin Bieber, and you know, Psy, especially one of the new pop guys, you will definitely like this album. Yeah, so that's basically it. Please guys comment, rate, subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every week. If you have a new review you want me to do, please comment below or message me, whatever, and I will get to that. My next reviews will probably be Elton John. We've got some Mac Miller. We've got some, you know, Buck Cherry, just a whole bunch of rock music, a whole bunch of different stuff, some country music as well. So stay tuned. Again, please comment, like, subscribe, and then I will talk to you guys later. Have a nice night.